Hey, it's Anthony Bresnikan with Entertainment Weekly here at Sundance 2013, and we have the cast of Concussion here with us today. This is a film literally about a woman who goes to her child's baseball game and gets hit on the head and changes her whole life.
Yeah.
What happens after that, Rob?
You know that song, "This is not my beautiful wife, this is not my..."
Talking Heads.
Yeah, the Talking Heads song.
Mm-hmm.
She is in her life like that for a period of time, just disoriented, and something that has been sort of building up volcanically under the surface, which is that she has a significantly higher libido than her wife.
Mm-hmm. And we should say that she's married. She's in a lesbian relationship.
Yeah, she's in a relationship with a woman, and she who she loves and values.
And they have children.
They have children who she loves and values, and she tries to set up something circumscribed for herself where she can have an outlet. Mm-hmm. So she starts turning tricks for women with this guy's help.
And these two love each other, right? There's some detachment
very
there.
much.
But
very
they do.
much.
I just think there's something that's not accessible to the character of Kate, her wife. And I think that the love is so deep, but I think that that the sexual aspect of it is just not part of her reality anymore.
The classic depiction of this is the long-suffering wife has to sort of live through her husband's midlife crisis, and he goes off with the secretary for a while, and then he comes back, and she's either stoic and deals with it or isn't. I mean, we've seen that over and over and over again, and this is a very different iteration of that, and I think that it allows people to look at it as a human problem.
As you said, Jonathan, you play kind of her pimp in a way, right?
Contractor slash pimp, yeah. I think there's something that sort of started to hang in the air when we pick up the characters where we get them. You know how you get to a point, so at least I feel this way, you can get to a point where you just decide what your life is. You've just decided it's monotonous. You've decided it's exciting. And I think for a couple of these people, at least for Justin and Abby, they sort of decide that life's become monotonous and something's got to break it.
Maggie, you're one of the clients, right? And I think people know you two from Sons of Anarchy, but we're going to see you in a very different relationship, a different way in this film. So what's the relationship like between them? It's not solely, there's something a little deeper than just sex that evolves, right?
My character is also in a conventional kind of life, affluent, living in the suburbs, but she has a very different kind of morality that she's quite comfortable with, and probably a relationship with her husband that has enough room in it for things like this to happen. So it's a totally different kind of spin on a conventional marriage.
What's it like making a movie like this where there's so much sexuality? It's such a part of it, but that is such an intimate part of who we are. And when you're an actor in a movie and you punch somebody, you don't really punch them, but when you have a love scene, you're kind of really doing it.
The most important thing is trust and having a sense of humor, and so, it can be awkward and we can laugh at it, and we're friends, so, we have...
Did it help that you knew each other before? And
well, it was different with every single woman, and there were a lot of women, and that alone...
that's why you need to
work your way through it. So it's one thing to make that and shoot it that way, and you get over that and it's done, but then you're up here and it screens for 1,000 people. Is that its own kind of bracing moment?
We'll find out.
My brother is here. He's coming to support his sister, and he's going to be sitting right next to me.
And are you going to be like...
And it's going to be, well, I'm not going to do that, but it's going to be...
You gave him fair warning.
I gave him fair warning. He knows the story. And I also think, I'm going to be so curious what the heck he gets out of it. It's going to be interesting.
I'll have to check back with him.
Yeah.